Alright, last replay. He's red-green land destruction. Yeah, I think I can. 3 bridge, 3 lands. I'm like, yeah, I can do this. Yeah, Arbor Elf. So wasn't quite sure what my opponent was on. I mean, Stomping Ground kind of let me know that they were probably on some sort of like land destruction or something, but or maybe what's the name of that card? The Devotion card. So Blood Moon is kind of poopy, but because I really wanted to be able to use that at Adventures Fair. I could have Ghost Quartered myself in response to go get a basic, but I think it's fine. Opal is going to give me the mana I need to play whatever I need to play anyways. I do ask my opponent to please wait during the draw phase because I need to get rid of that Primal Command. I figured that they had more Primal Commands, so I need to get rid of them as soon as possible before my opponent can do anything with it, and it gives me information. Yeah. So I go through and I see they got Stormbreath Dragons, Inferno Titans that I got to worry about. So these are like 6 mana lightning bolts. These are like, what's that? 7, 12 mana like shocks maybe, and then 2 lightning bolts. I do have to worry about Beast Within though, so that is a concern. And Bonfire is pretty good too. Everything else doesn't matter. So yeah, I take a good look at what my opponent has, and you just keep on playing. Inquisition. I get the Beast Within. That way they can like destroy land, destroy my Opal here, and get me caught with colored spells in hand. Yeah. And I figure I'm just going to yeah, play out my hand. I'm just trying to mill out all of the win cons that they might have. So there's a bolt. That's good. Yeah. I believe they're, yeah. But it still rained me out. Yeah, grab that bonfire, so that's a little bit less damage. Because that could have been what, like, what, 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4 damage off of that. And I do think I get pretty low this game. Yeah, they bonfire me for 5, is that, I think. There's another lightning bolt, so I'm good. Try to get a lantern off the stirrings. I don't. I only get a bell. But, oh well. I don't. I figure a basic land would have been good too, but don't get that either. There's that dummy dragon. And again, I'm just trying to all out mill. Opponent is smart in holding a blood wound here. So this is poopy because now I'm stuck with the decay in hand. Whew. So yeah, they're able to swing underneath the bridge because of that decay. And I know I really need to mill out my opponent as quickly as possible before they can kill me with their little dudes. So now I can do the opal, get rid of moon. I'm not really worried about moon so much as just getting the decay out of my hand. Decay is the only spell in the deck that I would require 2 colored mana to play. Yeah, in response I Ghost Quarter myself to go get a basic so that I don't have to worry about that decay crap again. And going all out mill still. I could have held the opal, but I don't want to take that 2 damage. Plus the damage from Storm Breath. They did Storm Breath me, and I think they pinged me for 1. But now they're down to 19 cards. Titan will hit me for 3, but they're really running out of threats here. And 19, 4 cards a turn here. I'm pretty good. That puts me down to 2. But again, remember they had 4 Titans. That's 3 they've gone through. 2 of the lightning bolts are gone now. So they have 2 bolts, 1 Titan, and 1 bonfire left, and 1 activation of Storm Breath. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 cards left in their library, and I'm more likely to mill it than they are to draw it. Now here, Brutality, I do it to gain life. So that way I get further out of the burn range. Yeah. So there's another bonfire. So now it's just a Titan and a, 2 bolts? Yeah, Titan and 2 bolts are the last things they could try to kill me with. Stirrings, get the lantern. So now they are not going to draw anything that's going to hurt me. Yeah. Last 2 bolts are in their bottom 4 cards, and they'd have to draw both of them. And I have 4 mill rocks. It's not going to happen. And especially with me drawing another bell. So I go ahead and just mill out with the last 4. So we go to game 2. I forget exactly how I sided. Ooh, excuse me. I do keep, because I can Stirrings for another land, and then if I need to, I can Brutality my hand down for bridge. I know I brought in welding jars, that's for sure. So Stirrings. Yeah, this is a tough one. And I grab land, of course. Yep, go ahead and have Brutality. And I mean, I could have done just escalated it, but I figured it was safer not to. So I just go for discard mode, and I get rid of the Beast Within. Oh, no, wait, in response, Beast Within. Sorry. So I get the Bolt. No, wait, I think I got the Acid Moss. Herp derp. I'm silly. Yeah, I go ahead and Surgical the Acid Moss now, because I realize, what was it? I realize that my opponent might draw an Acid Moss, and that could be bad news, and it gives me some information here. They sided in a Chandra, and 2 Ancient Grudge, and they still have another Beast Within. So, unfortunately, I believe I sided out my Needles. So Chandra would have been really, really bad. But, yep, Bell, all I need is another 1 convert mana cost. There we go. So now Opal's going to be online. But I don't play Opal yet, because I don't want to let my opponent know that I have that as a possibility. Yeah. I could have milled my opponent in response there, but I didn't want to give them access to Ancient Grudge any faster than they already are. I need to make sure I land a bridge first. I land 1 or more bridges. And again, I don't play the Opal yet. So now I can play bridge. Everything is safe. Opponent does a bonfire to me. Yep. And there's nothing to Inquisition there. They bonfired twice in a row. I was like, holy crap balls, man. So I go ahead and... Now here, one of the few times I've done this, I already had Ruins online. Normally I never ever blindly self-mill, but I know that I really want to get a Lantern. So I do blind mill here because I know my opponent had 0 cards in hand. This was everything they had. So using that information, the quicker I get a lantern, the better. And because I have opal and ruins, I do have the ability to give it back. Otherwise, I would not blind mill. Yeah. Now, there's no point in me having the Inquisition here because they've got no cards in hand and they're going to play everything they draw. So I Brutality to kill that and then gain a little bit of life. Get me out of some burn range. And keep my opponent with dead cards on top and use my mill to kind of control my top. And really, the game is locked up already. I mean, they could. I'll just mill both their Ancient Grudges, and both of these Welding Jars answer both grudges. Especially with Ruins, so. Yeah, I draw Seal, just in case a Blood Moon slips through. So Fair is now going to get me out of burn range. Surgical for the Pyxis. That helps me against Ancient Grudge. So they have about 5 turns to live. Yep, there's a Grudge. Get rid of it with Pyxis. Get rid of that Chandra. I draw the Inquisition. I'd forgotten that they'd drawn the Stomping Ground. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, they got 18 cards left. I already got rid of 1 Ancient Grudge. Is it? Yeah. So they have 1 Bonfire, 2 Bolts to try to kill me left in the deck. And it's not going to happen, you know. And when they got 1 Beast Within, but the Beast Within isn't going to do anything to me. So yeah, 1 Bonfire, 2 Bolts, and I have 4 Mill Rocks going on. So I'm pretty safe. Especially with Inventor's Fair keeping me out of burn range, and opponent concedes. So yeah, good stuff. Thanks for watching.